Dan Wicke with the Los Angeles Times. Well, can you just kind of take us through, not necessarily hour by hour, but what your schedule has been like since this craziness started and how you've managed to stay standing up?
Yeah, as long as you promise this the last time, I got to tell this story. All right. So obviously, my girl has been pregnant for a while, and the due date was May 31st. So we knew that it would be close. We knew that it would be around this time, and my first daughter came 3 weeks early, so we were expecting it to be any day now, Monday morning. And I thought I'd have a nice day off at home in Toronto. I got the call that her water broke, and I started, rumbling around trying to find if I could get on a plane. So made it to Rockford at about 3 p.m. and spent the day at the hospital, and baby boy came Monday night at 9:30. So, doing through all that whole process, stay the night. If anybody has kids before, getting discharged is a whole nother adventure, trying to leave the hospital. And so they were stuck up there for a while with the baby getting checked out, and I stayed Tuesday. I stayed in the morning, flew back, got to Toronto at 2 or 3, tried to take a little nap, and headed to the arena for game 4. And, flew for game 4. Flew back here yesterday, and I took a car down to Rockford yesterday night, and they were still in the hospital, so I spent the night at the hospital last night, and we were fortunate enough to get discharged this morning, so drove down to Milwaukee this afternoon, and took another nap, if that's what you call it, and, laced them up again here for game 5, so it's been a frantic week, but, that's what makes all this stuff worth it.
Fred, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. So that's the formula? That's the key? 0 sleep,
Hey,
3
I
days?
guess 0 sleep, have a lot of babies, and go out there and let loose. No, but in the middle of all that stuff, you guys know it's been a rough playoff stretch. Shooting the ball for me, everything else has been fine in my opinion, but just shooting the ball has been a little rough. And I still found time to get quick workouts in here and there. Whatever we left yesterday, I hadn't slept much, and I still got a workout in before we got on the team playing. So just keep trusting the work and trusting your craft and knowing that at some point they're going to drop. And a lot of times how it works is they all come at once, and I think that's what you've seen. So just got to bottle it up and put some games together.
What would you say about tonight's game in terms of, it was almost like 2 different games. Like the first 3 quarters, you had Kawhi looked to really be, there was a lot of balance there offensively, and then it's nice to have him to pick it up in the fourth when things get tight.
Yeah, I think that they came out and punched hard and quick early, and we knew that that's what they were going to do. But, we just had to try to weather the storm and understand that it's a game of runs, and we've been battle-tested. We've been in tough games. Philly really tested us. Even Orlando made us work pretty hard for those wins. So we understand, how long a playoff game is, and you can work yourself back in. So I thought we did a good job just distributing the ball. Everybody was chipping in, and then fourth quarter, you know whose time it is for that. And Mark hit a crazy big 3 at the end after I think he was probably 0 for 5 at that point. A couple other guys made some big plays, but at the end of the day, to have a guy like that to close him out is what you need, and he understands that, we understand that, and we kind of shift, and that's what you've seen this year. We can win a lot of different ways, and you have to have a lot in your toolbox.
Alex Gary from your hometown Rockford paper. Thanks for being in the NBA so I can come to these games.
That's your question?
That's just a thank you. You're shooting 80% from 3 in Fred Jr.'s lifetime. So how do you keep that going, hopefully into next week?
Just keep bottling it up. Like I said, obviously it's turned around for me a little bit these last 2 games. I've gotten more, feels like I'm getting more better looks, more open looks, and as you make them, your teammates start to look for you more and more, and the game just kind of opens up all at once. So just staying confident, staying in there, ready to knock them down when I get the opportunity, and, just staying locked in. So I'm still not giving him all the credit in the world, but, he's probably helped me out a little bit.
Fred, Matt Cullen from CBC Radio Canada. 3rd year now on the team, and in each year your role has grown a little bit more. Now you're 1 win away from the NBA Finals. Just hearing that, what are some of the thoughts that come to mind?
Just to take advantage of the opportunity. I think that being tied up 2-2 to have a great opportunity here to come in here and try to steal one was on our minds. And obviously being 1 win away, going home, you just want to take advantage of the opportunity. It would be a very, very long summer, you know, thinking about what could have been or what you could have done. And so we just got to go out there and have no regrets. And I think that we did a great job of that tonight, laying it all on the line, staying locked in, weathering those runs, and being able to bounce back. So like you said, 1 win away from the finals, it sounds pretty good to me. I'll take those chances, and you know, we got to go out there and try to take advantage of the opportunity.
Fred, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Kawhi was a little bit of everything tonight. When you look at the tape, what kind of things will you look for and remember from his game in Game 5?
Yeah, I think I don't know his stats for the last 4 games, but I think tonight his 3-ball opened up a little bit. It just felt like he had a little more lift on his shot, and when he's shooting the 3 like that, he's unguardable. There's no chance for anybody, and I think that kind of opened the floor up for him. He had some big shots, and he was getting to his spots, and I think they doubled a little bit less. It just felt that way. Obviously, I haven't watched the film yet. I don't think they sent quite as much on the double. They were collapsing when he got in the paint, but he gave it to you in every which way. He rebounded, he made big defensive plays. He's guarding Giannis at the end of the game. He's getting rebounds, he's getting steals, and making big free throws. And you know, he kicked a couple out that were big too. So anytime he chooses to get the rest of us involved, it's going to bode well for our offense. And the rest of us got to be ready to step up and knock him down. Thank you.